Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Yes, a beauty video. Hallelujah, I know. I don't even want to talk about it. I've been so busy lately, but I'm going to do my absolute best to make sure I keep uploading to this channel because it is my primary channel. It's what I really love doing. It's where I started. It's where my roots are. And now that I'm kind of filming, I'm like getting back into the groove of things, you know? The main reason I kind of haven't been filming is, well, number one, I've been really busy. Number two, I'm hating my background. Absolutely hating it. I'm trying to figure out somewhere else in the apartment I can film that doesn't look as crappy as back there does, but it's a work in progress. I digress. So I did my makeup tonight for work. This is the kind of face I would wear to work on the regular. It's kind of covers up my skin, makes my skin look like it's perfected. I look like I've made an effort and I feel it kind of brings out my features. So I recorded myself doing my makeup. I had a bit of a chin wag during. So if you'd like to see how I achieve this every day for work makeup look, then just keep watching. So I'm just getting ready to go to work. It's been ages since I filmed a beauty video, so I'm just going to have a quick chit chat with you as I do my makeup. Sorry for my appearance, I'm just out of the shower. I have nothing on my skin apart from eye cream and moisturizer basically, so we're starting completely from scratch. If you could see my filming setup right now, you'd be like, Laura, what is going on? I have my mirror resting on two money boxes on my kitchen table, or kitchen chair right here. I'm sitting on a stool and I have everything laid out in just weird places, and I'm hating my setup right now. I really just want to move out of this apartment and get somewhere where I can have a proper filming room, but I'm not shitting money, so let's just get into the makeup, shall we? Obviously you can see I'm pale as shit right now. I haven't worn fake tan in like weeks. I want to review a couple of fake tans, so they'll be coming up in the next few weeks, but I just have so much going on. I'm going away again on Monday. Work, personal stuff, Christmas. I'm not complaining. Yeah, so last week I went for a facial with a facialist. She's not just a beautician, she just does facials, so it's just her thing. And she mentioned that my skin, while very good, which I was delighted with, was quite dull. So ever since I've been using MAC's Strobe Liquid Lotion just to bring a bit of glow to my skin. It just looks like that. It's just like a moisturizer, but I'm using it more as a primer. And I focus it much more on the outside of my face. And can you see that it kind of gives like a luminosity to the skin, almost like a little bit metallic looking? Yeah, I really like it. Because I'm so pale, L'Oreal's True Match in N1 matches me fairly perfectly right now. I usually take 2 or 3 pumps of that, and while it matches me perfectly, it kind of makes me look like a corpse, so I always add in a little dash of a darker foundation. This is Bourjois Healthy Mix in the colour 52, so just add in like a tiny bit. Beauty blender, bounce it all over my skin. I literally have not used a makeup brush for foundation since I started using the beauty blender. It's a game changer. Like, it's so good that foundations that I've hated before, try them with this. Like a new foundation. Amazing. So if you have trouble with your foundations, some of them don't sit right on the skin, they don't blend right, try it with the beauty blender and I fairly guarantee that it will improve the foundation. So while I'm blending this in, I may as well have a bit of a chin wag. I've been getting a lot of messages on Facebook and on Snapchat basically asking me when I'm going to make a beauty video again. I feel like I may have bitten off more than I can chew with like 3 YouTube channels. Like, what was I thinking? If you didn't know, I have 3 YouTube channels. I have this one for the makeup stuff. I have one called My Health Perspective, which is like about health, diet, fitness, that sort of thing. And I have Laura's Perspective, which is like travel vlogs, because I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling over the coming months. I figured I'd use that. Now granted, the travel vlogs one is only used periodically, but still, trying to hold down a full-time job, which is quite stressful, personal life, seeing family, spending time with Ian, and a YouTube channel, and Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Time doesn't belong running out. For concealer, I love NYX's HD concealer. I find it sits really well on my under eye area. It doesn't crease, doesn't smudge, doesn't settle into fine lines, and it brightens. The coverage is really good. And it's affordable, which is always good. Just put a little bit of that there, and whatever is left on the wand, down the nose, across the upper lip, chin, and then a little bit on the forehead. and then I look like I'm going to war. With the pointy end of the Beauty Blender then, bounce that anywhere I put the concealer. It's so stormy out tonight. Ooh. I'm getting ready to go to work at the moment. And this is the makeup I would wear on the daily to work, which is possibly a lot for some people and could be light for others, but I don't want to punish everyone I work with having to look at my naked face. Some days when I go for lighter coverage in work, someone asks me, are you sick? And the following day then I wear like double wear. Rimmel Stay Matte powder, really good fail-safe powder. I love using it with a flat top brush because I find it just gets it properly into the pores and adds a little bit of coverage. So how have you all been? Are you all set for Christmas? I am most certainly not. I'm doing most of my Christmas shopping online. It just takes away a lot of the stress, doesn't it? So Amazon is getting hit up hard. I've Ian's sorted. My mum's kind of sorted, but not really. My brother sorted, my sister sorted, and then my other brother who's in China, don't know what I'm going to get him because he is a minimalist liver at the moment. Meaning he doesn't value material things. What do you get that kind of person for Christmas? Now that I'm completely mattified, not sticky at all, it's time to reintroduce some colour to this Casper face. I featured this a couple of times before, but I love it. It's the Tan Organic Bronzing Powder. And there's two halves to it. As you can see, I have been using it regularly. So this is obviously the bronzy side and this is the shimmery side. What I do is I dust my brush through the whole lot while all over my face. And then I also use this on my eyes, which you're going to see in a couple of minutes. So using the Sigma F25, which is a tulip shaped brush like this, just swirl it all through, tap off the excess. And I apply it quite high on my cheekbones. I don't go into the hollows. When I'm using a bigger brush like this, I just kind of just dust it like so. Just to introduce a bit of like colour to the face. Like I've gotten a little bit of sunshine. And a little bit up onto the forehead. My hair is such a mess. Oh my god, if you follow me on Snapchat, you'll know about the disastrous haircut I had a couple of weeks ago. Horrific. Basically, I've been going to Lisa in Zinc in Kilmainham now for like 6-8 months, and she's been so good. I don't know what came over me. I decided I was going to try another hairdresser. Lesson learned. Back to Lisa with me. So I'm going to just let it grow out. Like literally, this side is lovely, and then this side it's just like a bob and then longer length. It's really bad. Really bad. So I'm going to let it grow out now for a couple of months, and then hopefully Lisa won't be too mad at me when she has to fix it. Next for blush, I'm going to use the Hourglass blush palette. Sorry, I was blinding you there. And what I do, and this may be strange, is I run my brush across all 3 shades. Like so. Tap off the excess and then just pop a little bit onto my cheeks. I don't know, I just find it gives me like the perfect colour because I find it really hard to choose between them. And then I always put a tiny bit on the tip of my nose. I don't know why. I think it's like if you've been outside in the cold and your cheeks are really rosy, the chances are the tip of your nose is going to be a little bit pink too. I don't know. Next for highlight, I'm going to use Hourglass's highlighting palette as well. I'm going to use the middle colour there. Pop that on the tops of my cheekbones. I used to be kind of like, oh no, I have to save my good makeup for like good wear. And then I was like, no, because it'll just go off. Stupid. Oh great, there's a house party next door. Fantastic. Now we're moving on to the eyes. Now just bear in mind, this is just my go-to look. It's quick, it's easy, and it requires bugger all products. I'm going back to the Tan Organic bronzer and I'm going to use these 2 shades. You remember what that looks like. The first thing I do is just kind of pat out any creases that might have happened from the concealer or the foundation. I don't generally use a primer on the daily, but I mean, you do you. So what I do for the eyes is for the crease, I'll just sweep around the whole lot, just off the excess, and just pop that just slightly above my crease like so, and that gives me a lovely warm kind of crease colour. I find just looks much better on green eyes to have warmer colours. You can see the difference that makes between the 2 eyes there. And obviously then do the same on the other eye. Does anyone else have a good eye and a bad eye? This one is like shaped completely differently, and it skips and it creases, and We won't go there. It's actually my bad eyebrow too. This is the bad side. Actually, this is the bad side of my face. You'll notice I always take photos from this side and never from this side. I hate my profile. I look completely different from the right hand side, I feel. My mouth is a different shape and everything. Ew. So I have the crease colour done. Then what I do, I go back in and I still swirl it over the whole lot, but concentrate more on the gold. And then I pop that all over the lid. And then back into the crease. So ultimately you're putting the same colour everywhere, just concentrating more of the shimmery gold on the lid. So handy to have it all in one product. Like if you were traveling or going on holidays, that would be really handy. No, I'm not paid to say it. No, I didn't pay for it. It was sent to me, but it was sent to me like nearly a year ago, I'd say. And I'm only mentioning it now. I'm only getting around to trying it really in the last few months. Then I go in with a blending brush that looks like this. It's kind of dirty because I used it. And then I concentrate it only in the brown. Tap off the excess. And I run this underneath my eye. To make it a little more, you know, smoky. Then I take a liner brush like this. This is the one by Real Techniques. It's quite thick. It's a bit big for brows, but I find it good for a smudgy liner. And I'm taking the colour Brun from MAC, which is a dark brown. Looks like that there. And I'm like, in no real strategy, I'm just popping that on the outside corner and just patting it in. And the last step for the eyes is highlighting the inner corner. It makes the biggest difference. Wait till you see. I'm using the Smashbox number 20 brush. I think this is a lip brush, but I use it for the inner corner. And I'm using the colour Floof from MAC, which is this gorgeous, super, super shiny, shimmery, very pale pink / white. I'm taking it on that brush and carefully applying it to the inner tear duct area. Can you see the difference that makes? It's huge. For lashes, I'm just going to curl my eyelashes using the Shu Uemura eyelash curlers. Quite liking these. I just give them a quick curl before I apply my mascara because I do a proper curl then again afterwards to make sure they stay curled. I have the worst eyelashes in the world. You'll see in a few minutes. And then I'm applying Maybelline's Full and Soft Mascara. This isn't available in Ireland. I got this in America. It's really nice, but I mean any mascara will do, whatever your favourite mascara is. I find this builds well, and as the title suggests, your lashes look full and they remain soft. They don't go crispy and hard and horrible. Does anyone else find that your like top eyelashes can sometimes connect with your bottom eyelashes and it's so annoying and irritating? See, my top eyelashes just, they're so straight they nearly bend downwards. It's so annoying. I'd really love to get that LVL done, you know, where they perm your eyelashes. Does anyone know anywhere that like does it in Dublin? Willing to travel for curly eyelashes. So that's eyes done. All that's left is lips, and I'm going to pop on a NYX butter gloss. I really like these butter glosses. This is in the colour Maple Blondie. I think it will match my blush quite nicely. So there you have it. There is how I do my makeup for work. It's relatively quick, easy. You look put together. You look like you've made a little bit more effort than I think you have in real life. But let me know what you think in the comments section down below. I'd love to do more of these, maybe for nights out, date night, or minimal, or full coverage, or makeup routine for when I'm having a really crappy skin day or something. So let me know down below if there's anything you'd specifically like to see, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!